Hi guys, it's been a while since the last video. We haven't done anything massively with this car before because I was a bit tired. I just wanted to have a rest. But if it's old BMW, so we're still getting some errors, faults, and some of them I will show you now what issues we have and how we trying to fix them. So the first issue which we had already since we bought this car, it's a restraint system fault. So basically, because of the active headrest, sometimes the cable inside the wire is broken and it starts throwing the codes on the dash. So first time it's happened like 3 years ago when I just bought a car, but I managed to delete it. It never came back. But in last year it's coming more frequently every time. So I decided to finally fix it because in the last few months I couldn't even delete it. It was straight coming back. So the biggest issue why it's happening with the convertibles, because every time when we're folding and unfolding our seat, the headrest is moving up and down. And another issue is the filthy, dirty seat belts. That's why I left this repair till the last moment, because I knew that I need to do the same time. I knew that I will break some clips, some plastic parts, so if I need to strip down the seat, I will do everything in one go. So let's start with just take all the plastic away. So it's very easy to take the rear panel. It's just a few screws down there and it slides out. Make sure you're doing this panel first. After, the side panel with the buttons. It's a small plug here. It's very easy to access, very easy to unplug, but be careful. I missed small screw here, the torque screw, and I break this part from it. It's still holding tightly inside, but because this plastic is quite scratchy and old, maybe I will replace it together. The biggest pain to get to this wire of the headrest is these two plastic things which are inside of the seat belt. So it's very difficult. It's just a few bits where they holding these plastic bits. You see most of them been broken by me. It's just a few bits where they holding inside, like in the metal with the small gaps, but it's so painful to take them out, so it's very difficult. I think it's going like that, one and another one from another side. It's very tight place there. I tried to not break them, but how you can see, one is completely destroyed. To be honest, it's working fine without. I will check with BMW probably later in this video. I will let you know if it's possible to order them. Hopefully it's still possible to order them and they're not very expensive. I would replace them. But this is the biggest issue to get access to the headrest. So once you're there, we will try to film and show you this brown cable. This brown cable is going from the seat inside of the headrest, through this place inside of the headrest, and this what caused the problem with the restraint. I think it calls the restraint system, so basically airbags. And if someone in a workshop tell you that it's problem with the airbags, just leave this workshop and go to another place, because it's nothing dealing with the, it says about the airbags, but it's nothing about the airbags. It's literally just this wire. So now you will see, we will try to add on the screen the small videos which I did literally in the kitchen, how I took it out, how I replaced this cable. The thing is, the cable is going like a loop here, and every time when the active headrest is moving, the cable is going up and down, and because it's new car, just 14 years old, obviously it's already broken. It's not difficult. I'm not good in electronics and electrics and with the cables and nothing. Again, you will see now short video how I replace it. I'm not really good with it, so I just tape it somehow, because I'm not using the seat, no one is sitting behind me, so I don't need still fold the seat. So I just need to fix to get rid of this fault, and I'm not gonna use this option, so the cable won't move inside, so even my unexperienced fixing will be enough to hold this everything in one piece. So yeah, how you can see on the small videos, just once the cable is out, you can access the places which are broken. You will need to cut the brown part of the cable. Be careful, don't cut initial cable, and after just connect them back with some black tape, blue tape, wherever, or if you can do it better, use some heat shield on top of it. With this plastic, so the outer part, it's screwed from the inside, so I didn't know about it and I managed to unscrew it, but basically this is two parts. So inner part, it just unclips and unclips there. You need to take this screw out, and once you unscrew, this metal bracket will slide out, and you will be able, again, you will see now in the shorts videos, just slide this all headrest on other side. Once you slide it out, you will be able to unscrew two screws here and take this plastic part out if you need it. So I couldn't find proper video, so that's why I hope these short videos will help you somehow how to do it. It's not difficult, but because they're not very common, E93s or probably another convertibles is the same. So just slide it out, fix it. Since that I delete the error, it's never came back, so hopefully it will last long. So I would say it's getting worse and worse with the time because the cable is still moving and it will break. If you already have this error, it will get worse and worse. And you can't pass, well, at least in UK, with this fault, you can't pass MOT because it shows that you have some faults with the airbags. So yeah, how I told, this brown cable, just unplug the white connector here, and once you will take this plastic out, you will see the excess, how it's going inside. It's very easy, I would say. Just squeeze it in, take it out, and the headrest will be fixed. How you can see, but our seats are still without the cover because I'm still waiting for the seat belts. Once I'm there, we need to take these two plastics away and send the seat belts, probably to change the color or for some mods. That's why I decided to do it in one go, and obviously it's taking time, and I can't do it on the weekends because I can't drive without seats, and on the weekends I'm mostly driving this car. But you can see we still have this huge box here, well, fairly huge, and this wouldn't be BMW if we would have only one issue. Same time when I start strip down the seats, I start getting issues with my iDrive. So it start just stuck in a rebooting all the time. I unplug it, plug it, it helped for a few months, start again. I send it to the repair place I just found on eBay. And this time when basically the shipping was from me to this place, probably it's restarted somehow. So when the guy received this part, my iDrive unit, it was completely fine for 4 days. So he tried to diagnose it somehow, but he thought, like, because it's not getting any faults, I can't find what's wrong. So he sent it back to me. I was pretty much happy. It worked for a month roughly, and a few days ago I started getting this even worse than before. So basically iDrive constantly rebooting every 30 seconds. It doesn't matter about the HDD. I took the hard drive out, I put it back. It's still same. My nav working, but I can't access my music, which is saved on the hard drive. And the worst thing, obviously, it's constantly rebooting. And even worse, when the car is shut at night, completely switched off, it still continues to rebooting, and it's drained battery. One day in the morning I just sit in the car and it will throw me a message like your battery been drained more than it's supposed to be on the night time. So I unplug it again. I tried to figure out how to repair it, but a lot of places they told me, like, if it's so badly you need to replace the part. And the thing is with them, you need to find a unit which will fit your car. It's about, like in UK, it's about like 250 pounds. And you need to code this unit to the VIN of your car. So it's another 200 to 50 pounds. So roughly 500-600 pounds you need to pay for this part, and it was completely unexpected, guys. To be honest, I will better spend 600 pounds for the roll bearings, and I know it needs to be done because it's old car, than for the iDrive, which used to work normally. It wasn't planned. And it's not even an upgrade. It's not Android or something, because Android is just a part of the screen. But I have problem with the initial unit. So that's the unit which we bought from the place which I found on eBay. Hopefully it will work. The guy told it will be fully upgraded. Maybe I will have some new, well, I don't think it will be new screensaver or something like that, but wallpapers, but maybe this initial nav will look slightly differently, because he told it will be upgraded to 2024 maps, the last possible for this model. So we will install it now, and hopefully I won't get these issues anymore. So if it will work properly, I will add contacts of this guy in description below. So how I told, it's still like 600 pounds for the unit, which it's not even an upgrade. It just will be the standard functions of the car, but that is how it is. I didn't have any options how to do it cheaper. So hopefully it will work now. We will see in a minute. Credit card is up to max. Pressing is Believe me, guys, I did it so many times in the last few months already that it's drained me crazy. So I want just fix it, and hopefully it will work. So the screws is already here because my original unit is unplugged now. So be careful when you're taking the unit out. I already damaged the chrome part here and bit with this wood trim. So even with using some towels, I still managed to scratch it. So be careful. It's nothing difficult. It's a very simple process, but it's costly process just because of the price of the unit. And another thing I don't like when we need to remove some trims many times, because obviously they get damaged. This soft touch plastic has been scratched, and all these connections, they was just making squeaking noise if you will continue take it out in, out in, out in. So that's why I just want to fix it and forget about this issue.
It's real.
So everything is working. Only sat nav so far showing that we're in Germany, which we're obviously not, but yes, I can see the screen, not screen, the picture is better, like the picture is updated for the to 2024, and I found somewhere here, I don't remember where, there was it says that it's updated to 2024, so how the guys told. But the thing is, I'm never using satnav here. That's why I paid for the updated satnav, which I'm not using here. Maybe I will start use it Just need to find out why it's showing Germany at the moment. But yeah, that's it. My wallet become lighter for huge amount of money for me, but it's not really expected. Update. I have a lot of plans to do with the car, different ways, but yeah, it is how it is. It's BMW, so now it's working. I don't know what to do with the old one. I don't know. Maybe if someone need, I will try to post it on eBay. Maybe someone know how to repair it and fix it. But fingers crossed, I won't come to this problem again, because obviously this is not new unit. It's, I don't know, fixed, retrofitted. I don't know. It's like upgraded, but obviously it's not brand new unit. So that's why that's a bit scary. But hopefully it will work. The guys have nice reviews and looks he's knowing what he's doing. So we have few updates with the music. Well, how they look, speakers and everything. So I couldn't start it because of the head unit, so I wanted to install tweeters, but what's the point to install tweeters when you don't have a head unit? So at this point, if this one is done, we will carry on with the passenger seat. We need to take all the plastic out, so we will make some shots on it, how we're taking the plastic out, so you can see everything what you missed here on the driver's side seat. We will send our seat belts for upgrade. So guys, we drove a car for a while, like 7 days. No restraint system errors coming back. The sat-nav, iDrive working fine. So now we need to finally fix this seat belts. You know, before I was thinking like to replace them and maybe change the color, but in last week I start thinking, because I already spent a lot of money like for the iDrive, I will try to wash them. But the thing is, I tried somehow to take it out and maybe wash it without unscrewing, but even if we do like that, there's no really much excess. So I will try, and they are very, very filthy, so I will try to wash them with on a jet wash. So now we will unscrew the bottom screw of the seat belt, so we can manage to fully take it out, and the longer part hopefully will be clean. So to unscrew this bolt, first of all, we need to unclip this plastic. Yes, the some clip is there, like on most E-series cars, it's broke there. So I will double check with the BMW how much this part cost. So all the plastic, before I will post the video, I will check with the local BMW dealership and just add in the description roughly prices if you will need this as well, and if you're in UK. So to unclip this one is very easy. So it just as clips on the top. So with your fingers, just manage to lift it slightly. Don't do it hard because it's old plastic, it will break. And once it's going on a top line, when it's going out, just manage to slightly put it down, and you will unclip these two brackets there, the small brackets. Don't push too hard because it's easy to break them. In my case, I have just two cables here, so I will unplug this cable for the control unit of the seat, and I will leave this one. I will just move the plastic bit there. After, we'll need to unscrew these Torx, which is I believe 30, Torx 30, and another Torx will be over there, and it will be Torx 20. So once we unscrew these two Torx, we will be able to take this plastic cap, and we will have access to the screw of the seat belt. Well, we unscrewed these two Torx, but this big one, which hold this plastic cap, basically, it's not spinning, but I can't get the screw out. So I unscrew another Torx, which is same size, in the front here. So all this plastic black bracket, you can wiggle it, and by wiggling it, I was able to take this the beige cream plastic, which gave us access to the main guy, to this bolt. So yeah, in best scenario, you just unscrew this bolt, push it back, push it slightly on yourself, because it holds the leather piece there. just unclip it and take the plastic out, which is, it's very difficult to show you how it looks there, but because my screw with bolt kind of stuck there, I will just leave it there. I don't mind. The most important, now I have access to this. I believe it's 19 millimeters. We will double check now. All what I need, just unscrew this seat belt, take it fully out and try to wash it. Okay guys, we have access, we found the bolt, we unscrew it, we have a full access to the seat belt. I don't know which chemicals we need to use, so I just took from home some pre-wash stain recover. It's pretty nice and good on the clothing, so hopefully it will be able to clean our seat belts. Let's go to the car wash and fingers crossed, if everything will be alright, we can put everything together today and finally start doing something else with the car, not just spending a few months with the seats. Guys, it's perfect. We just save at least 100 quid. So you just seen in the videos which we tried to film and clean them same time. I'm surprised, but look, it's everything clean. It's almost dry already. So I don't see now the reason to replace them. Well, originally I wanted to change the color of them, but with this interior, with this color code which I have inside, there's no really good idea to put some colored seat belts. So I decided to wash them, not just because of the money, but because of the how it looks as well, of the style of the interior. But I would say I'm pretty much happy. It's much easier than I expected. You will see in the video, if you will do the same, try to put jet washer closer to the belt, because in the beginning when I was like a bit far from the belt, it didn't wash it properly, so basically nothing changed. But once I move jet wash closer to the belt, you saw it already. It's literally start cleaning them properly. It's amazing. I'm very happy. I saved money. I saved time. I don't need to post anything to these seat belts to someone. I don't need to do this. I don't need to spend money for the post as well. So now we will put everything back together. At some point I will do the same procedure with the passenger seat. It's not so dirty, so I will do it when I have time. And now I know that basically I don't need, at least on the passenger seat, I don't need to deal with the restraint system. Just one small thing, which I told you, when I unscrew this bolt, it starts spinning. So in my case, I can leave them together. It's enough room to get access to the seat belt. But in your case, I don't know if you will need to take this plastic apart and it will start spinning same as mine. I will show you why it's spinning. So this place there, the screw is going inside. So in this metal thing, like tube, I don't know, that's spinning together with the screw inside. So I tried with the pliers, but mine is too small. And in the end, I realized there's no point to waste time because for me, this access is completely enough. But if you will face this situation, just take a big pliers, just squeeze this thing and the screw will go out and you will be able, in my case, I will just put it in and screw it back. So everything is all right. So finally, after a few months, we can put everything together. If you have bright color seat belts, or even if you have black ones, you can easily try jet wash, and it's really helpful. It really works. I'm very happy. I saved money and time. Well, as much as it's possible about the time. Okay, we will put everything together, and finally I can carry on upgrading my speakers. Finally finished with the suspension, so a lot of work will be with this car. So if it's interesting for you, or maybe you're owner of the same car, just subscribe to this channel and let's do it together. At least if I break in something, you can see how I did it and save yourself from the breaking some plastic or something. Cheers, guys.